Hey y'all, it is your girl Lolo Alexis, and we're going to get into Summer Scents Part 2 because y'all, 2025 is really showing out, and I've purchased some things that I have to share with you so that you can smell as good as me outside. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sisters Chat Room. Like I said earlier, I am your host, Lolo Alexis, and on this channel we talk about fragrance, fashion, fitness, and faith because guess what? I want you to look good, feel good, and most importantly, be good. So if that's content that resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe, and more importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend. The first fragrance that I'm going to be talking about is from the house of Brandt, and this is Summer Street. So this is my actual first exploration into this house. Summer Street is absolutely incredible though. I know they have 5 or 6 fragrances that they've released. I know everyone loves London Fog and Guava Sorbet. Those are also on my list. But when I saw the note of apricot, which is related to osmanthus and peach, my nose went up. Those are 2 of my favorite notes in fragrance when it comes to fruity florals or just floribonds or fruity gourmands. And so I said, let me see what the tea is. And baby, this is so beautiful. So Summer Street has notes of cassis, apricot, bergamot, blackcurrant, honeysuckle, rose, lily of the valley, night blooming jasmine, honey, benzoin, vanilla, and cedarwood. Now, I know that you are sensing, girl, it's got honey. Is the honey overpowering? No, I actually don't get that much honey. Believe it or not, I get more of a resinous, warm vanilla base in this fragrance. And also, disclaimer, Summer Street, even though there's a lot of fruity notes in it, it is more of a fresh, fruity fragrance. It is more on that side versus being a gourmand leaning type fruity summer fragrance. So I want to put that out there. And of course, it's probably due to the fact that there's Lily of the Valley at the heart. To me, Lily of the Valley always gives a little bit more musk powdery to any fragrance that it's in. It always makes a fragrance come across more fresh. I also feel like it's a little bit polarizing. So even though that there's honey blossom, to tell a friend. So let's dive right in. Don't want to keep you guys all day into our first fragrance. Honey blossom, honeysuckle, and night blooming jasmine and rose in the heart. Baby, I smell the lily of the valley. I don't really get the other floral notes. I do get some of that jasmine and I do get honey, but I feel like it's the honey from the base and not the honeysuckle. And what I do love is that the sweetness is there. I love that you get that light sweetness from the apricot and black currants. It is so beautiful. And that punch of citrus from the bergamot. 1,000,000 out of 10. To me, this is a moderate performing fragrance. It's not going to last you 10 to 12 hours, right? But a good solid 6 hours is what I get from Summer Street, which to me is typical for this price point. Is this an extrait? No, this is an Eau de Parfum. So to me, 6 hours for Eau de Parfum is perfect. So definitely check out the House of Brandt if you haven't, and definitely get your nose on Summer Street and tell me what you think about it. Next on my list, guys, is the double whammy of Power Self, and Initio is going into body care, y'all. And they've released Musk Therapy, Oud for Greatness, and Atomic Rose and body creams. And then, of course, Power Self. Now, let me say this right now. They should have been in body care. The way this body cream is luxurious is insanity to me. And I have a lot of body care, which that's going to be in a whole nother video soon because baby, I am a layering your skin queen. I am a skin prep queen. I have a lot of body butters, lotions, souffles, you name it. But Initio really put their whole ankle in this body cream, their whole ankle. And I've even tried on PDM's Delina and Valaya body cream, and it's not hitting like the Initio one. And I'm like, aren't y'all part of the same family? Are y'all not communicating in the house? Because baby, this cream hit a little bit different than PDM's. But y'all, the scent profile, and I don't even own Musk Therapy right now. But the scent profile and the cream, I already know is going to make Musk Therapy go crazy. Trust me, I'm buying Musk Therapy. I'm buying Musk Therapy next. But that brings me to this baby right here, which is Power Self. Y'all, I had Paragon. Paragon was my first introduction into Initio, and it was my only Initio fragrance. And so I said, well, let me go sniffing to see, you know, what else I would like, because where I live, Initio is not in every mall, and the mall that it is in, baby, is across the country. I'm going on a scavenger hunt when I want to smell high-end perfumes. Don't get me wrong, I love a scenic drive, but baby, with my schedule, sometimes that's just not feasible. So it has taken me a while to get to smelling the Initio offerings, all right? And I just don't trust, and I'll be honest with you, I can't sometimes, because people just be doing a lot. And I feel like if you gonna charge me a bottle of perfume for a 10 milliliter decant, let me just go smell it and then put the rest of my coins to get the actual fragrance that I want. So that's what I did. I went to go smell Power Self, and y'all, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's got pink pepper, white florals, rose, of course, osmanthus, because where would I be without osmanthus in some fragrance? Magnolia, musk, ambrox super, and cedarwood. Now, does it smell similar to Musk Therapy? A little bit, but the sweetness in this with the spice is what really sends me over. It still has that your skin but better freshness, clean elevation that Musk Therapy has. But that spice and the sweetness from the osmanthus is getting me. And I feel like the osmanthus lasts the entire wearing experience, y'all. And I just, whew. Now these pair together, baby, that's the cheat code. I get so many compliments when I pair Musk Therapy body cream with the Power Self fragrance. So if you have this, please go get the body cream because you need it. It's not even one of those situations where I'm just like, oh, but you could also layer with XYZ. No, go get the body cream. And if you click my affiliate link with I want to say it's called HIDES. I don't know. I know it's an acronym, but it's HDYS. I just put HIDES. It sounds phonetically right for me. My affiliate link will save you 25%, and they have the body creams, and it is a perfume house down in Miami, Florida, down at Miami Beach, and they have all the Initio body creams. This retails for $100. You could actually get it for $76 using my affiliate link. So make sure you look at that in my channel's description, because baby, I want y'all to save some money, and it's in the description of this video as well. Okay, there we have Power Self and Musk Therapy. Okay, now let's get into another fragrance that just blew my mind, and I wore it yesterday, and the compliments galore. And this was not even the offering for the women, and this is going to be Amouage's Decision. I need a moment of silence because I was not ready for this to smell like this. And let me tell you, I am an Amouage girly. I have a whole video that I'm going to be doing dedicated to Amouage because I love them so much. You really know that they are creating fragrances for kings and queens, because that's how everything smells. It smells regal to me at the house of Amouage. But in their new offerings, they had Existence, which was the one for the women by Quentin Biche, and then they gave us Decision. Now, I don't believe this one's by Quentin. I feel like it's by Bertrand, but let me look up, because y'all know I don't remember nothing. So let me see who was the perfumer behind Decisions. Okay, Amouage. If they'll even list it. Well, they should list it. Let me not say that. It'll be listed. All right. Amouage. Okay. Let me just go to the Amouage website, because sometimes Fragranatica, I don't know if I even said that right, they be loafing, and I don't know, the notes be off, the perfumer be off, so you really got to go to the website sometimes to double fact check what is going on with the fragrance, okay? Let's see, Decision. Give me who... Oh, well, oops, Quentin did it. Okay, Quentin did both of them. Y'all, let me tell y'all, this baby right here is some of his best work. It's got top notes of pink pepper, bergamot, and cardamom, heart notes of frankincense, juniper, and myrrh, and base notes of patchouli, cedarwood, and vanilla. Y'all, I don't even understand. This to me smells better than Existence. And I love Existence. But there is something about how this one was done where I just feel like this is unisex. This is not a masculine offering. Like, I feel like both of them are really unisex, but I don't think a man would want to wear Existence as much because it is very floral forward. Like the Lily of the Valley is bow in your face. But Existence, the frankincense and myrrh in this fragrance is so well blended. It's so beautifully done. Of course, it's got that beautiful signature that Amouage does. But baby, Quentin put his foot in this. And of course, there's the ambergris, white musk, and benzoin. Now, he left off his akagala wood. We know that he loved to use that, but it's not here. Okay, it's not even in here either. So we do get benzoin. We do get that nice little warm resinous base to go with the ambergris. But it's just so good. And Lily of the Valley wasn't used in this, obviously, but I still feel like it smells like a cousin to Existence, or maybe a husband. Maybe that's the better word. Like, I still feel like I can smell that whole musk thing going on. And excuse me, I misspoke because I was on the Existence fragrance. This has patchouli, cedarwood, and vanilla in the base. My bad. Does not have that benzoin. But the frankincense and myrrh is accurate. And that juniper as just the perfect punch of sweetness. The bergamot next to cardamom. Now, I'm starting to realize that that's something that I enjoy, because another fragrance that I don't own yet that I need is King Side by Mind Games. And that, I believe, has the same thing going on. It's got some cardamom, but I also feel like there's some bergamot in that one as well. And there's something about that combo that really sits well with my nose. But this is beast mode, obviously. I don't know anything from Amouage that isn't this. Baby, I can still smell it on my clothes the next day. Okay? Let that be known that this is a 10+ hour wearing experience. I can still smell it on my skin as well. And I lightly sprayed because I was already warned that overspraying Decision, you will be very loud. And I was like, I'm not trying to be that loud, but I was loud enough because I got a million compliments yesterday wearing this. So make sure you guys get your hands on Decision by Amouage. Okay. Next on my list, y'all, for my body spray girlies, is Flur. Now, I'm going to do an entire video because out of every body spray that I have purchased in my lifetime, I just feel that Flur gives us niche smelling body sprays that macerate like perfumes, that are actually worthy of a swipey swipe if you are trying to build a fragrance collection on a budget, if you need something in your gym bag, if you just want a midday refresher. Flur has just really been in their bag. So much so that cannibalism is very strong and loud outside. Okay. Now all the clean fragrance houses is trying to release these body mists. Okay. Philosophy, I'm talking to you because, baby, we see you. All right. Cannibalism is a real thing. And it's crazy because people spend so much time talking about dupes from smaller fragrance houses or Arabic fragrance houses. But what about niche on niche houses? Okay. What about that? What about them cannibalizing one another and releasing dupes of other people's original craftsmanship? And Flur has definitely been angering the girls outside because people are creating similar fragrances. Like Philosophies, I want to say, is Vanilla Hug, and I know that that is a dig at Vanilla Skin, but baby, let's get into these fragrances that were released this summer by Flur. So first up is Vanilla Nectar. So baby, this one is quintessentially, this needs to be a fragrance. This needs to be a perfume. Now, I don't know how it will translate because I know that the Vanilla Skin perfume doesn't necessarily smell like the Vanilla Skin body mist, and some people are impartial to Vanilla Skin as a perfume versus a mist, yada yada. But when I tell you Vanilla Nectar needs to be a perfume along with Vanilla Smoke. I'm not going to talk about that one today, but it needs to be a perfume. It's so beautiful. It has notes of papaya nectar, apricot, sugared tangelo, peach blossom, coconut orchid, jasmine dew, whipped vanilla, cedar, and honeyed amber. First of all, that sounds like a perfume. Second of all, y'all, this is so delicious. It's like sweet. It's definitely gourmand leaning. It is definitely not clean. It's not like a, simple vanilla. Like, oh, this is very decadent, very fruity, flormandy, gourmandy deliciousness. I spray this so much, okay? By the end of August, this dent is going to be down at the bottom because I literally just got this and the dent's already here. And y'all, it just smells good on everything. It's like the heavy cream of the summer. And if you know, heavy cream is like the stripper's paradise of body sprays. Baby Flur got the strippers gone wild with the heavy cream. But Vanilla Nectar is literally the heavy cream of the summer. This is a dollop goes a long way on everything. It just smells absolutely amazing. And next we have Beach Skin. This satisfied my clean girl dreams. This satisfied my vacay, like sunscreeny, like beach bag poolside dreams in a body spray. It is bright. It is fresh. It gives me ocean air. It literally gives me what a vacation seaside should give, okay? So this has notes of bergamot, ozonic accord, and pink pepper. This has solar accord, coconut muguet, melon, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. So already that ozonic accord, that solar accord. So you get where I'm going, where I say that this is very bright, very beautiful, very lovely, okay? Delicious. I love this before bed. I love this to just kind of in the air. It just has such a fresh, happy smell to it. It is literally a mood lifter. If you are sad, this will make you unsad. If you are going through something during the day, you get off a troublesome meeting, just spray some Beach Skin. It literally just brightens the day, brightens the air. Absolutely love it. And last but not least, I call this the Pretty Girl Body Mist right now. This is the brunch body mist. This is Peach Skin. This is Bellini in a bottle. This is sparkly. It's sweet. It's frou-frou, flirty. It gives the girls needs, okay? I absolutely adore it. The notes are peach Bellini, bergamot, and peach skin. It has white freesia, vanilla orchid, jasmine nectar. Then it has milky sandalwood, amber, and coconut caramel. First of all, it just sounds like a cute tea dessert. Like you're going to go to high tea and you're going to put on Peach Skin. It definitely gives like a fresh, almost iced tea-like essence to me. It's sparkly. This would go so good with Kay Ali's Wedding Silk Santal, like that same sparkly quality. And this would just intensify that nectarine in that fragrance. But it's just such a girly, feminine, soft body mist. Love it down. Love wearing this on days where I just want to feel pretty, light, and slightly sweet. I love the fact that I feel like it's super versatile because even though there's peach here, the peach is not cloying. It's not overpowering. I know how some people are impartial to peach notes, but the peach here gives more like a white peach, not like yellow clean peaches. It kind of gives me like peach flesh. It's very sophisticatedly done, okay? I don't even think that's a word, but y'all get where I'm going with it. It's very sophisticated, all right? And last but not least that I'm going to talk about today, and I really I'm so shocked that I love this so much. And that is Pacific Rockflower from Goldfield and Banks. Y'all, look at this dent. I haven't had this a month. I have not had this fragrance a month. It just smells so different and so different in a good way. Like it's so aquatic, sweet, fresh, green, but it has a very woody like base. Like, I don't know. It just smells really good. It is perfectly unisex. I would say compare it to Pacific Rock Moss. This one is definitely more feminine friendly. I feel like Pacific Rock Moss is for the girlies that really like something that is more masculine and openly forward masculine, but you like to smell strong in a aquatic way. Does that make sense? I don't know. But Pacific Rockflower, y'all, let's get into notes because I can't be without this. Like, this has now become a staple, and I'm like, what in the sorcery did Goldfield and Banks do to make this smell this good? So let's get into the notes, okay? It has sea salt, lemon, eucalyptus, and tea, peony, mimosa, and tuberose at the heart, and sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, and moss. Now, again, when you read these notes, for me, I wasn't even excited about it for real. I was just like, okay. I was on social media. I was on Fragrance Talk or whatever. I saw a trusted nose talk about it. And I said, okay, let me give it a shot, right? If it's a horrible blind buy, I feel like this would be an easy resale because people love Goldfield and Banks. And I feel like this is newer. And I think that people who are just hungry to get it will come after it. So if I don't like it, I'll declutter it. But y'all, when I tell you I'm in love with this, I am in love. And it's crazy because nothing about this seems appealing to my actual nose on a regular basis. Like, I never want to smell herbaceous like eucalyptus unless, I'm at a spa. But like, I don't want to run around with like eucalyptus essential oil on because I find it to be very much outside. And then it says tea. I'm like, well, is it rooibos? Is it, green tea? Like, what kind of tea is it? Because not all teas are, refreshing to my nose, right? So I was like, probably gonna suck. But baby, when I tell you, the dent does not lie. And what I love is that the tuberose in this, tuberose to me, much like freesia, has like a candied, like, effect. Like, I call freesia cotton candy. I feel like tuberose just really is like your bubblegummy Laffy Taffy. Like, it just has something very playful and sweet when it's done right. And it adds this sweetness to this fragrance that I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then, tuberose and peony are in the playpen together. I do feel like they play very well. I'm not really familiar with mimosa as a floral note, but it worked in this favor for this fragrance. I cannot get enough of this. It just rocks my socks. It is so fresh and clean. And let me say this, the salt is the perfect touch because that salt literally creates that aquatic accord that you smell throughout this fragrance. It gives you like literally picking up like kelp by the seashore or picking up like a rock that brushed up through a wave. Like, it just gives that salt. And then I love how the lemon is just, once again, bright, mood lifting, gives that freshness that's needed that once again intensifies that salty beachside effect that this fragrance has. So yeah, 1,000,000 out of 10. If you love freshies, if you love, if you want something that gives like vacation vibes, then you're definitely going to like Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rockflower. And y'all, there you have it. That is the video for this week, but there's going to be a part 3 because I am still purchasing and I have more fragrances to talk about that I really, really love that I hope you guys get your noses on. So definitely let me know what you've been sniffing over the summer, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta. Really, really love that I hope you guys get your noses on. So definitely let me know what you've been sniffing over the summer, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta and happy sniffing.